I think if you want to be great at recruiting, you need to have real clarity on what kind of person is going to accelerate your business. And it isn't just like a generic, really smart person that would have been hired by Facebook or Google or Airbnb. So a job kit is just like kind of a forced exercise for you to have clarity around one, like the kind of person that's going to be successful in the role that you need. So you're being really specific about like, what's the role, what's needed for the role, what kind of a person's going to fit that, where might I find this person, like what are the kind of companies that I might look at, and then finally, how am I going to evaluate them, right? And you try to lay that out early, ahead of time, so that you can force yourself to be disciplined and fair and efficient in how you get to that hiring decision. But I think the more specific it is to what your need is at that point in time, like the more effective it is. That's the high level for me of a job kit.
Yeah, I think that captured most of it. Maybe the one other thing I'd throw in is like, I just imagine for a second you were about to buy a vendor that costs $200,000 a year, and just like think about the diligence that would go into like hiring that vendor and purchasing that software. You wouldn't just like copy paste a different vendor review that happened and like tweak a couple of small things and just be like, okay, let's ship it. Let's spend this $200,000 a year. And I think what blows my mind about a lot of hiring I see is it is really, okay, like let's copy paste a job description from Stripe. Let's like ask a friend like roughly how they do interviews from this other company, and like let's plop it down. Let's start hiring 30 minutes later. And it's just like, it's an incredible thought to me that you would spend that much money per year with so little thought put into it. And I think a job kit is kind of the home for all of that thought, all of that clarity, to Jean-Denis' point about what it is you're even looking for, how to market the role, how to pitch it, how to ensure you have a fair process that gives everyone a chance based on true merit and true needs of the role. And then, a really great rubric that actually tests what you're looking for. And I think, spending a day or two really thinking through the job kit, iterating with other employees you trust to get to like great clarity is both awesome for faster hiring outcomes, but I think even more important than faster hiring outcomes is better hiring outcomes.